Do you also have trouble staying calm in a world as hectic as this? In today's video, we will discuss Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that helps you to keep a clear mind. What is Stoicism? Stoicism is an old Greek philosophy that teaches that you should focus only on the things you can control and don't give energy to things you don't control, because it won't have an effect on the outcome, and what you want is another outcome. So let's say you organized a party and it started to rain. If you focus on complaining on the rain won't stop and it won't change the outcome of the party. Let's say if you focus on moving the party inside or arranging shelter, there you are focusing on things that change the outcome. And that's what Stoicism is about. Focus on the things you can control. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. You have no control over them. What you do have control over is yourself. How do you show up? Are you showing up fit? Are you showing up positive? Are you showing up in a good mood? Those are all things you can influence by eating healthy, going to the gym, reading books. That kind of stuff is the stuff you have control over. And if you work on the stuff you have control over, you will eventually grow using the dark side of your emotions. Your emotions like anger and sadness don't feel good, but there's an incredible amount of power you can get from it when you're feeling angry or when you're feeling sad. And a lot of successful people nowadays talk about this openly. We have Frisella talking about people made fun of him in the past when saying he had a little vitamin store, and now he has one of the biggest supplement stores in the world. We talk about David Goggins, who had to witness a lot of things in his youth, but now also thinks of this when he's doing, for example, a pull-up record. We have also Dana White saying, well, bet against me, I like that stuff. So that's all examples of successful people turning dark emotions into energy. And if you're able to do that, then you will notice you can get a great amount of power from that and motivation, which is almost endless. It's like fuel that never ends. Stoics talk a lot about being in the present moment, and the present moment is all there is. The past has already been there and the future is yet to come. And the future doesn't care about the past, so make sure you make peace with your past and start acting in the now, because that's the only way you can control your future. Stoic virtues. So virtue number 1 is wisdom, and they saw that from different kinds of angles. So angle number 1 is navigating through life, meaning are you able to do a step back and look at the bigger picture, where you're at in life, what's the next step. We have another perspective, which is informed decision making. So if you need to make a decision, you need to be informed, and wisdom helps you make good decisions. We have another perspective, which is learning from experience. Also, of course, when you experience things, when you go through life, you learn stuff, and that stuff you learn is also considered to be wisdom, and it's also considered to be the biggest source of wisdom. Then we have virtue number 2, which is courage. And it's not just physical bravery, it also means doing what you know is right, without you being afraid for the repercussions of it. It means standing up tall. So next time when you don't agree with something, in a group for example, don't be afraid, just stand up tall and keep stand. Another form of courage is overcoming your fears. So the fears you have is really nice, because fears show you what direction you should go, because fear is based on the unknown, and the unknown things are the stuff and the things you need to learn. So when you fear something, you have to move toward it, and when you move towards it, you will grow. And another thing of courage is taking calculated risks. I'm not saying take risks that are mindless, but calculated risks. So when you want to move forward in your life, when you want to go to a next step, when you want to move jobs, there's always a small risk involved. and that takes courage. Virtue number 3 is justice and moral rightness. This is all about being fair and having a moral compass. So they thought that it was really important to have that. And not only towards other people, but also don't mind being honest to yourself and being critical to yourself. Virtue number 4 is temperance and moderation. We talk about moderation in every kind of form. So are you being moderate with the things you buy? Are you moderate with the things you say? Are you moderate with the actions you do? Always make sure you keep a right balance and don't take it into the extremes. And that requires a lot of self-control. So make sure you control yourself and control your impulses, control your emotions, and make sure you stay moderate. And that's the only way how you can stay stoic. In this video, we covered Stoic principles and also what Stoicism is. And it's not easy, but it requires practice. Like anything else in life, it can not just happen. So now that you know it, you can start practicing it. And when you start practicing it, you will get better at it and you will notice that it really serves you. In today's video, we discuss Stoicism, what it is, some practical appliances, and the most important Stoic virtues. We also discussed that now that you know this, it won't happen right away. You need to practice it. So when you practice it, you will get better at it. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel and I really appreciate it. And down in the comments, let me know. Are you using Stoicism as a philosophy or are you using maybe another one? I'm really curious to find out.